But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Good morning.
Show's on the road.
It is on the road.
Look at that. I see it. It's on the road.
Welcome to the day where Ricky Martin tells everyone he's gay.
You know, who saw that coming? And thank God he finally came out.
Who saw that coming?
When no one cares.
Who saw that coming besides the entire world?
I guess he waited until the last person on the whole planet knew that he was gay to finally come out and say it. There was some small child, I believe in the Congo, that had no clue that he was gay, and he was finally told, and then Ricky decided, let me come out and, forget about all those pictures of him in Speedos with other men on the beach.
Well, the one that gave it away about maybe 10 years ago when he was holding a man gently on a two-man jet ski.
That was
in a way you're not
photoshopped a lot.
supposed to hold your buddy.
Yeah, you don't hold your pal like that.
No,
you don't hold on to the back of the seat.
You don't hold your pal like that if you're flying down the highway on a fucking motorcycle at 110 miles an hour.
The handle around front. Yeah.
And he's going to realize that, you know what? The Earth's going to keep on spinning. The sun's going to come up today for you, Ricky.
And cock will keep going in his ass.
And cock will be going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out.
Pound that A.
Hell's not going to freeze over, Ricky. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. I mean, that announcement hit the wire yesterday. I'm like, really? This is news to who?
Why is it news?
Who's this news to?
I guess he was he was writing his memoirs or something and thought he'd have this big
Felt a little
moment
guilt.
where he thought I could free myself. Mm-hmm. You know, this freeing moment of saying that he was gay, and decided what the hey-ho.
Dude, it's a trend or something, man. The gay is everywhere.
And then he said he's very proud.
Yeah,
if he was so proud, why didn't he come out when he was like at the height of his career and was worried about record sales?
Yeah, that would.
Now that's proud.
That would have hurt record sales, knowing every fucking woman in the world wanted them.
I don't think it would have hurt record sales at all. Like, does that really matter to women that the guy's gay, so you're not going to buy his fucking albums because you think you got a shot? Especially the women that listen to him with the big old A.
The women, they think they got...
Oh, God.
Yeah, the yoga poses didn't give it away either.
Yeah.
Daddy's finding all the old pictures where we were all on to Ricky Martin.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a yoga pose. My God, what do they call that one?
Call it getting limbered up for the old pillow bite.
Yeah, downward facing the
pillow. Christ. Yeah, everybody kind of knew that was going on.
Good for Ricky. Have you ever, speaking of the gay...
The gay, yes.
My girl was, and I swear, I know it's an easy way to talk about gay stuff. I say, hey, my girl was, but I swear in this case. She goes, you got to check out the RuPaul show. Have you checked out this fucking RuPaul show?
I saw the...
where the RuPaul wannabes are trying to be the...
Drag Race?
What is it called?
Drag Race. I saw the ads for it on Logo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you seen this thing?
My new favorite channel, Logo.
If you can find the clip where, what are they called? Trannies? Are they trannies? They're drag queens?
They're drag, yeah.
Are they gay?
Queens.
They have to be gay, right?
I know there are some extremely gay people on that show.
Right.
Yeah. I haven't seen the show. I just saw the promos for it.
And the Soup played a little clip of this, but I saw the whole segment where RuPaul goes, the library's open. And then she pulls the drag queens one by one to the front of the class or the room or whatever, and then the drag queen goes down the line and just trashes its fellow fucking drag queens.
Drag queen, really?
And they all get a turn, and I guess this is something you need to do if you're going to be a drag queen. You got
to take some shit from...
You got to be able to take some shit. Yeah, you got to dish some shit, too.
Wow.
And one guy is talking about...
that was happening in the drag community.
One of the guys is talking about one of the other guys' asshole.
Really?
Saying it's so fucking wide, you could do some spelunking.
I should not take these insults.
If you could find this, Danny, I don't know
2
where
minutes into the show.
Fuck, I don't know where the fuck it would be, but wow, what a weird fucking show. I don't know what the purpose of the show is.
I don't know what it is either. It's a freak show.
Because they're trying to become the next RuPaul, but RuPaul's not even doing anything with his career.
Look, see, it's got the big L for the logo. It's the Logo channel.
Yeah, that's
the lip syncing
hit songs and stuff.
But it's like the gay watch this, Opie, is what happens. So you're not meant to understand this.
Well, thank God.
You just watch it and you go, what the fuck is RuPaul doing? And then you realize, I don't know, because it's the gay.
I've recognized all three of these contestants.
Jimmy, Jesus. What is the purpose of a drag queen? I thought it's a goof, but I guess it's a real thing, and they take it very seriously.
Oh, they certainly do, Opie. Yes, they certainly do.
If the boys down the hall could find it, I guess it was on the latest RuPaul show where the library's open, and then at the end she dramatically goes, or he, why am I calling her a she? The library's now closed.
By the way, they are filming RuPaul or videotaping RuPaul through a concrete cinder block. It's not even like cheesecloth or the Vaseline lens.
They're
Look
all
at that. Look, it's like they do not want, or it doesn't want anyone to see that Ru is not quite the RuPaul of of the old days.
Ru's like 50, I want to say 51 or 53 or something.
Old queen. You know, drag queen and the gay should be left to the young. I've said it all the time. Should just be a thing left for the young.
Well, the guys will find it down the hall, I guess, hopefully.
We did, I did...
you did something with RuPaul.
Chelsea Handler's show with RuPaul in drag.
Oh, yeah?
And then...
You were in drag?
I knew I said that wrong.
Sexy.
No one knew I was. I just had on really tight girls' underpants.
Ooh.
But then Red Eye we did together, and Ru was not in drag. It was odd to see. Just, bald. Yeah, regular. Like
the dude. Yeah, I've seen the dude
so what is
RuPaul
he?
thing. Drag queen?
Transvestite, drag queen.
Is he a girl?
No.
Is he a boy?
Yeah. Got a cock.
Is he a boy with a cock?
Got a cock and likes dressing...
Is he a woman with a cock?
Likes to dress in women's clothes.
Yeah.
Isn't it just supposed to be a goof? Like, bachelorette parties go and check out drag queens and...
No, it's a big thing to them.
Yeah, all right, well... Find the clip, though. It's worth playing because it was deeply disturbing.
I got to clear something up.
What happened?
Pretty quickly because, yesterday... I had no idea what the situation was with that militia and said I would do more research.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, they were kooks.
Oh, they were kooks?
Because all of a sudden, if you remember yesterday's show, I was saying, well, who knows? You know, is this something where they came in and just decided that a militia shouldn't have any guns or this, that, and it couldn't... Did
you get a visit in the middle of the night by someone?
No, I read about it.
Oh, well, you read about this.
Wow. These guys, they were planning sometime in April to... kill a police officer.
Oh, that's good.
And then at the funeral for the police officer, use bombs to kill even more police officers and people that went to the officer's funeral to try to spark some kind of revolution. So, yeah, these people, I guess it's a good thing that the FBI took them away. Holy shit. Kooks. I just don't like that they're tagging them more as militia than as a cult because apparently they're cult. A lot of militia groups, I think, have some viable ideas.
Well,
but a lot of these groups are also cults and kooks.
They are frightening videos, training for assaults, firing weapons. All the more scary to Jane and Bruce Holy, who found out about the Hutari from news reports, went to a website to look them up, and literally saw their neighbors practicing war on tape. What they didn't know was that members of the Hutari militia allegedly were preparing for a major battle against their own country, describing themselves as Christian warriors. They have used their website to declare war on law enforcement and all foot soldiers of the federal government. According to that website, they're driven by biblical teachings they believe command Christians to take up arms in defense of the one true Church of Christ.
All right.
How attacking the federal government fits into that plan is unclear.
Jeez.
Well, again, and more attempted murder or murder in the name of God. That's wonderful. That's always fascinated me. Yeah, we're a Christian group. Let's kill people. It's
this weekend, authorities moved in on this set of trailers in a rural corner of Michigan and arrested 45-year-old David Bryanstone, the man identified as the group's leader, also known as Captain Hutari. Stone's wife Tina was also arrested, as was his 19-year-old son David Bryanstone Jr. All told,
Captain
8 members
Hutari
of the
Jr.
group were rounded up over the weekend. The 9th arrested Monday night. Prosecutors allege the group was plotting to kill a police officer, then set off bombs at the funeral in order to kill even more law enforcement agents.
That'll garner some
David
sympathy.
Brian Stone's ex-wife
For the cause?
was not surprised by his arrest.
Yeah, he's got a temper. He can get radical, and
Understatement.
he wants things done his way.
And he wants things done his way.
That's a little bit of an understatement. Well, he's got a temper. That's
Temper.
what she had to put up with. This guy's ready to blow up fucking cops at a funeral.
Temper or kill a police
Jesus
officer.
Christ.
Somewhere in between there is what this guy's all about. Jesus, yeah. Wow.
A little frightening. I'm glad they're kind of on the ball with some of this stuff. Hopefully they could keep that up, because that would have been
And you were
hugely tragic. No, I didn't say. I said I have to do more
Almost.
research.
Yeah.
Oh, I absolutely didn't put myself in with this crew.
Sounded like you wanted to jump the gun yesterday.
Nope. I said I want to do more research, and I said what would have been bad is if it would have been the situation that I said.
Yeah, I guess you played it nice.
But,
All right, you played it
I
nice.
will always do research.
You played it nice.
Yes.
Just a quick thing along the same lines. Did you know that scumbag church that protests soldiers' funerals?
Oh,
and
yeah.
They disrupt them and just try to humiliate the soldiers' family. God loves dead soldiers.
Yeah.
Fags. They're a fucking homosexual obsession.
Yes.
They were sued by one of the soldiers' fathers, and he won, and then he was overturned in, appellate court or whatever it is. And for some reason, he has been ordered to pay the legal fees of the Westboro Baptist Minister Church.
A dead soldier's father.
Yeah, $16,000 to Fred Phelps in legal fees
Has to pay.
because he sued.
What?
This fucking country stinks.
What judge ruled that?
Some fucking scumbag. I think federal judge. I don't know. I should have read more of the story.
Is that despicable?
And they said in some cases it's standard. What a piece of shit legal system. If I'm getting the facts right, we really have a shit legal system.
Wow, that is
$16,000 this poor soldier's father has to pay. Hopefully that will be overturned.
Oh my
God.
God.
But for any judge to order that and not understand why this guy sued.
Right.
If you overturn the decision, fine. But to make this guy pay they're all lawyers, these fucking people.
Of course,
They're all
yeah.
lawyers.
Yeah, all of them are lawyers in that fucking kook
Unbelievable.
group. That kook group.
I think Fred Phelps was a lawyer. I believe he was disbarred.
I just hope someday they, at least some of them get their just desserts and whatever, whatever may be, whatever's down the line for them is something terrible. It would be just a pleasure if that happened. Father must pay Westboro Baptist Church $16,500. Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
That isn't even right.
They said such mandated reimbursements are common after appellate court cases. The U.S. Supreme Court has to hear Snyder's case. The decision will ultimately make a big difference as to whether or not he can eventually recoup that money. The fact that they are making this guy pay that money is fucking reprehensible. What a soldier goes over and gets killed. These people are not just peacefully protesting. They're not just expressing their First Amendment right.
No.
They are being intentionally despicable.
Yeah.
During this guy's fucking funeral. And again, I think as much as I hate them, they do have the right to protest.
They have a right, but there are certain things that if you held up a sign, it would be considered inciting and hate crime, which isn't protected under the freedom of speech. Obviously, if I held up a sign that had racial epithets on it outside, I would be cited. I'd probably be arrested for inciting a riot or hate crime.
Unless you do what they
What is
do.
that?
What they do, and this is where they are just very hateable. Because again, they despise the system, and yet they fucking obey every letter of the law. If they were real rebels, they would just show up with fucking signs. If they were really mavericks of God or whatever. But they know their rights, so they put in for permits. They do everything legal.
The signs in and of themselves and the chants
Are allowable.
They seem to be like you'd be able to sue and say this is inciting. It's just inciting. Wow.
In a way, I'm actually glad that they are allowed to do that. But for him to be asked to pay the legal bills is just fucking
That's
despicable.
It's disgusting.
It's despicable.
It's disgusting.
Despicable.
At the very least, you make sure that doesn't happen.
I think that people like that
At the
are
very
good for
fucking least.
Little kid holding a death penalty for fags sign.
They're terrible people, but
They're a cult, and they're growing cult members.
100-something
They're
members.
a cult. They're a complete cult. God blew up the shuttle. God hates America. God hates fag enablers.
It's just
all held
childish.
by 7-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're just, but again, that to me, in a way, they make the country great because they are so despicable, but we allow them to say what they want to say.
And Bill,
can only hope,
Well,
though.
Bill in North Carolina doesn't understand that. Bill,
Oh,
little history lesson for you, my friend. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, I understand freedom of speech, freedom to protest, but this is just absolutely sickening to me that the country allows somebody just to degrade somebody at their funeral. I mean, at their son's funeral. I mean, that's just absolutely ridiculous. There should be some kind of respect amendment in the Constitution.
Nah, we can't have that. Can't have a respect amendment. That's
There are these little these are like little weird prices you pay for free speech, and I don't think when the Constitution was being drafted or conceptualized, I don't think they saw that someday there would be actual pigs that would protest and try not just protest the war, but try to intentionally antagonize the family of a dead soldier. I don't think anybody could have foreseen what slobs people were going to behave like.
Dude, people just didn't act like that back then. And
Well, they had slaves. Let's be honest; they weren't exactly terrific either. They fucking kept human beings as property. Fuck them too.
Yeah, you're right.
They were worse.
It was. I think it was worse.
They were terrible.
Yeah.
They would whip a guy for not making them sweaters fast enough. They were shit.
We've always had our issues in this country.
This is still way over the top, man, and it is absolutely despicable, like you said.
All right.
Take care, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Wow. All right. And we got to acknowledge the rain here in the New York area. Holy
it's
crap.
yeah.
The second day in a row of 100% rain. You said it was like the movie 7 coming
it's
in
like
today?
being in the movie 7, where it's just complete. It's raining all the time. I can't stand it. It's just, you walk outside and,
Yeah, but we're almost there. This would have been snow a month ago.
Well, this weekend is supposed to just be lovely.
Yeah,
here in the New York area.
This temperature is going to turn around quickly for us. It's going to be like 80 this weekend, right?
Oh, would that be lovely?
Something like that.
But in the meantime, yeah, it's pretty bad. People were asking me how my commute was yesterday. Not bad at all. And coming in, not bad. Little hydroplaning again, which is kind of fun if there's no one else on the road. Because your vehicle just, like, you'll turn the wheel around a curve, and you'll just keep going straight until it finally hooks up, and then you're there. But you're like, wow, I can see how that could be really dangerous.
That could be a real problem.
There's a car next to you or a wall or something like that. Yeah, that's,
well,
yeah, you got tons of vehicle here just ready to go wherever the fuck it wants.
Yeah. More importantly, I want to say hi to all the people that are filling up their sandbags today.
Yeah, we
just saw a
watching that.
story
That's
on TV where these flood zones.
Yeah, in Jersey, there's a lot.
Down there in Jersey, I guess they just put a dumpster.
Yep.
In neighborhoods that is filled with sand, and then there's bags there too.
There's a big pile of sandbags and a dumpster full of sand.
And you're supposed to take your sandbags and fill them up with sand.
And now, if there's flooding in your neighborhood,
isn't that nice of the local government?
You fill the sandbags. It's like they dumped it off and said, "Here, do it yourself."
It's a do-it-yourself, save your home type of thing happening.
Like, what do you pay taxes for? Well, how about somebody supposed to be filling these sandbags and then putting them around fucking flood areas?
Well, you pay your taxes so they could dump off a thing of sand and a bunch of bags.
Isn't that wonderful?
I don't think they supplied the shovel. So if you don't have a shovel,
that's good.
I guess you got to use your hands to fill up your sandbags to save your home.
Oh, that's wonderful. I wonder if they had to file for a permit to put those fucking sandbags up and pay money and file for a permit to put the sandbags up.
Oh, I'm sure they'll have somebody going around after the threat is gone, finding people for not getting rid of their sandbags that they had to fill up themselves.
It's just retarded.
Yeah, it's called Kevin from Connecticut. Build your own levee.
Yeah,
they're building their own levees down there in Jersey.
Build your own levee.
This world is going insane. I'm with Jimmy. It is just not right.
Yeah, nothing's working.
Basic
properly.
fucking needs they can't do for the human being. You shouldn't have to fill up your own sandbags. if there's a flood threat. If you want to do a little extra to save your home, maybe get all your stuff on the second floor or whatever, up way above ground, sure. But to dump off basically a dumpster filled with sand and some bags, that's just insane.
Here, do it yourself.
Look, there you go. They just showed the guy doing it.
Yeah, do it yourself.
One guy's like, well, I filled up 20. I filled up 20 sandbags.
It worked out pretty well.
One guy goes, I was able to fill up 6 before they ran out of sand, so I don't know what's going to happen when the high tides come.
Oh, it snowed? Here's the plow and some keys. Do it yourself.
Right.
Plow your own streets.
Right.
What?
New York State has run out of money.
It just run out of money. So do it. It's called the do-it-yourself state.
I think they owe a lot of people money that they're finally going to, mail April 1st.
Oh, are they?
They had to hold back money because they didn't have it.
Yeah.
That's good. We did our job. We paid our taxes.
Yeah.
And now for all those people looking for a refund, they had to hold back money because they just didn't have it until April 1st. That makes sense.
Thanks.
That really makes sense in the year 2010, huh? Let's say hi to Mike in Boston. Mikey.
Mike.
Good morning, boys.
Hey, man.
Hello.
Hey, here's a novel idea. How about we get all those motherfuckers on unemployment for over 6 months to fill those fucking sandbags?
Well, I mean, why not? Do something. But you know what? They don't have money to pay anyone to fill up the sandbags.
They're on unemployment. We're already fucking paying them. What do you want?
That's a good point. Force them to...
Give the National Guard something to do.
Or make them do community service every week to make sure
that's
they're not
it.
dealing drugs. Watch it out.
All right.
Get some rapists out there to fill up the sandbags in your neighborhood.
Speaking of that, Joe in Jersey, listen to this. Joe!
Hey, what's going on?
What do you say, Joe?
Back in 2007, they had the inmates come out from Passaic County Prison and fill up the bags. 2 weeks ago, when we flooded out again, and we had over 12 feet of water in the street, they didn't give us nobody. We were out there with shovels, and they didn't even give us the shovels, like you said.
Oh, really?
People were out there using their hands and shit.
Wait,
it's horseshit.
So you're one of these guys that have to fill up sandbags with sand to try to save your property?
Exactly.
What the fuck is that about?
It's a bunch of shit. They don't even give you a shovel. They don't even want to help you out. And you had Corzine come around, and he's just like, oh, we need to do something about this.
Well, that's what the politician does. He just goes from place to place going, oh, we need to do something about this. And then he goes to the next place, oh, we need to do something about this.
Yeah.
But nothing ever gets done.
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
And then the kick in the balls is they don't do anything about it.
How about you do this? How about you just fill in some potholes? I don't know. Is that asking too much?
Not at all.
You know the road we live on, Jimmy, going up that hill? It's unbelievable. I don't even think it's officially a road anymore.
The windiest fucking block in Manhattan, too.
How about you fill that fucking shit in?
There's some wind over there, man.
Horrible.
Fuck.
Yeah, we get a little wind.
By the way, the Post cartoon is hilarious today.
What is it?
It's got two like devil guys. And one of them says to the other one, we needed 72 male versions for the female suicide bombers, and they're outside a Star Trek convention. A bunch of nerds walking in. It's hilarious.
Let's go to Tommy in Queens. Tommy.
Funny.
Tommy. Hey,
What's up,
Tommy.
boys?
Hey.
I just wanted to say, the reason they got to do-it-yourself sandbags and levees is because, you got tons of illegal immigrants here that don't belong here, amongst others, and all of these social programs, they got to pay to go to school, this, that. There ain't no money left. There's too many people that take rather than pay.
I will agree that probably saps into some of the money, but I think the biggest problem is that there's so much government being paid so much money for so little that the waste is has got to be dealt with. The redundant jobs, all the bullshit in the government.
I agree with you.
Is worse than any.
The scale now has tipped. The scale is tipped. You used to have a lot of people that contribute, and
there's
less
freeloaders
people that receive. But now the scales are tipped. It's never going back.
That's all right. There's working people. There's working people that'll support them, so it's okay. Everything's fine. Yeah, no. Do you work? Do you work?
Yes, I'm an electrician.
Then you pay your fucking taxes and you support the fucking freeloaders like I do.
According
Great.
to Obama,
Enjoy.
According to them, I'm a rich guy.
Yeah.
I'm driving a '97 Saturn through this rain to get to work.
Oh, that's rich.
Yeah, I'm rich.
That's
good
you
luck.
know what, Rich.
Yeah.
It's awful. It's awful.
You're New York. All right. Thank you, Tommy.
At least I got you guys. I love you.
All right.
Okay, man.
Thank you, brother.
At least he has us. That is good.
That's really not much to hang on to.
No.
Well, let's say hi to Corey in Pennsylvania. Corey.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, buddy.
A girl name.
Yeah.
Hey, just want to let you guys know I work for the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, and last year during our budget woes, they made us come to work for about a month and a half and not even get a paycheck.
Yeah, that's always fun, huh? Hey, could you work for no money, please? All right. I have no choice.
What the hell's going on out there?
No choice in the matter.
What the fuck is going on out there?
The Chinese have all our money, apparently.
Yeah,
the Chinese and the Arabs have all of our money, and we can't pay anybody.
I said it years ago, the Chinese are coming, and you guys just laughed at me. So, I'm going to keep all my knowledge to myself for now on.
Chinese?
There you go. There's the video of the guys. Here's a guy.
Oh, my God, with his hands.
With his two hands trying to fill up a couple sandbags to save his home in a flood area.
All right, look, what I just saw was a guy with two hands filling up one sandbag and throwing it in the back of a tiny hatchback compact car.
Yeah.
And then they showed a raging river.
They pretty much showed the Colorado River. It's like, okay.
And he's gonna take 2 or 3 sandbags. The car was doing a wheelie down the street. People are just stupid.
Well, he's trying to save his property. You can't blame the guy.
Stop. It ain't going to help. His basement's going to look like the house in Fight Club. Fucking living on Paper Street.
I think
That's where he is.
I think it's just getting insane out there, though. The mismanagement is getting ridiculous. Let's say hi to Mike in North Carolina. Mike?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Howdy, Mike.
Hey, Mikey.
I just wanted to let that asshole in Boston know that, people that are unemployed, paid into unemployment, he should be talking about people on welfare. Me and my wife been working all our lives. My wife's been out of work for a year, and she can't find a job. But that's what people from Boston think, because they're a bunch of fugazi bastards anyway.
Fugazi. Yeah, unemployment's a different thing than welfare, obviously. Freeloaders.
And a lot of immigrants, they're not lazy, man. A lot of immigrants work shit jobs, fucking a lot of hours. It's not just about immigrants, too. It's about the government just really misappropriating money and being really incompetent and fucking giving to too many people who don't deserve it and not taking care of people who do.
There is I think it costs more to have illegal immigrants in here than they're contributing. That's for sure. But yeah, they're working. I mean, what the fuck? I think it is more. I think the biggest problem, huge problem, is the waste. Just waste going on. Management on 18 different levels, 15 divisions that could be combined into one. There's just too much money being spent on business as usual, redundant government jobs that can be eliminated. And fucking, there'd be money to spare.
There you go.
But no, that'll never happen.
And there's the headline: New York State to mail out income tax refunds on Thursday. They were supposed to mail those out a while
last
ago.
Year? What the fuck?
A while ago, but
Do they pay penalties for that?
Oh no, they don't.
No, of course
Why would
not.
they?
How not?
They should owe everybody a little money.
How do they not pay interest?
If we're late, they get their fucking penalties, right? It never works in our favor.
It's a law that is written, I'm sure, by representatives of us. So we must have wanted it. See how that works? Our representatives only represent us and do what we want. So everything that happens, we must have wanted.
If you miss it by a day, they'll kill you. They'll kill you with penalties.
Oh, yeah.
But they could hold back your money with no consequences.
It doesn't matter.
Maybe a lot of people out there were counting on that refund and assumed they were going to get it before April.
$52, Alice.
All right. Hey,
I depended on the entire refund.
The Ricky Martin thing, we don't need the news story because everyone, it is the most obvious story ever.
It's got all our dicks hard.
Right. But remember, wow, this goes back 10 years. Barbara Walters tried to get it out of him. Remember that?
What a cock.
She was trying to basically say, hey, man, Ricky, you're gay, right?
What a bitch.
So we go back in time 10 years to hear Barbara Walters trying to get it out of Ricky Martin.
And with you, there have been the rumors that question or talk about your sexual orientation. You must be aware of these rumors.
Of course.
Okay. Do they hurt? How do you handle them?
The word says it. Intimacy. Sexuality and homosexuality should not be a problem for anybody. I think that sexuality is something that each individual should deal with in their own way.
Sounds like Mars.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Well, you could stop these rumors. You could say, as many artists have, yes, I am gay. Or you could say, no, I'm not. Or you could leave it as you are, ambiguous. I don't want to put you on the spot, but but it's in your power to do it. And I'm bringing it up, Ricky, because you know that this is being said,
thank you so
and you're even
much
being named.
for giving me the opportunity to express the rumors. But Barbara, for some reason, I just don't feel like it.
And he waited another 10 years.
That was 10 years ago.
Another 10 years.
That's
you know what?
He just didn't want to lie.
Yeah, he just didn't want to lie to people around him.
Good thing she should have
You know
offered
what?
up how she was fucking him.
Thank you. Thank you.
A married senator at one point.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I was gonna say that. You know, he should have turned it on her because
Yeah.
she has quite the sexual history
How about
herself.
some of your rumors?
Yeah,
of your
let's talk about
sexuality?
you and your sexual fucking history.
Did you fuck Pryor?
Yeah, did you fuck Pryor? Did you fuck
Anwar?
Yeah, who was the other guy? Who was the senator that she was, or whatever it was that she was supposedly fucking? She's married.
Oh, it starts there. There's been rumors about her and
Yeah.
all sorts of
What an
fucking
alleged
diplomats.
whore.
Yeah, I heard she took a lot of dick.
Yeah.
Miles of it.
Yeah,
Wow.
so-
From two black guys.
Ricky should have said, speaking of dick, how much dick have you taken in your
Yeah.
life, Babs?
Speaking of cake.
Is that why you talk funny?
Yeah.
Fucking
Had a mishap with a giant black uncut cock.
Her vocal cords have just been pounded and pounded and pounded.
They fucked the enunciation right out of her.
Black cocks come cruising.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Barbara wouldn't want to answer anything in that situation, right? No. Go fuck yourself.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm putting you on the spot. Well, he's come out and great. He's
Yeah, whatever in the fucking world is going to be
fantastic.
Fine, so.
What does that mean?
It's probably a big,
No one
huge fucking
cared
relief for that
anymore.
guy, huh?
No one cared. Oh, now he can just fucking be Twinkle Toes
You think he's going to be Twinkle Toes
the
now?
whole time.
Also, he's the next Liberace?
Who came out and just was completely gay? Oh, McGreevey. Right. When McGreevey came out, it was like, first he's governor of Jersey, and he has that great speech where he had his shell-shocked wife standing next to him. Didn't even know what was going on. Yeah, honey, I got a speech. I'd like you to stand next to me. All right. I wonder what this is about. The deficit in Jersey? Highways? What? Okay. I am a proud gay man. What? What? And she's like,
She didn't know, right?
No, she's just standing like, she was shocked. And then next thing you know, he's like cruising rest stops and fucking, he's out at gay bars and just living it up, the gay lifestyle.
Living La Viva Loca, whatever.
Yeah, she had no fucking clue.
That's classic.
What a surprise. Hey, honey, come up on stage for the speech here.
Let's go to Dan in Florida. Dan.
Hello, Dan.
Hello, guys. These illegal immigrants here, they come over here, they make the money, they go home with it, they work here for 3-4 years, make 30, 40 grand, and go home with it. They must as well flush the money down the toilet because it doesn't come back.
Comes back in drug money. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
You know something? I've always been one of these big, I think the borders ought to be watched more so for security purposes, to tell you the truth, than a few Mexicans that come over and work. Criminals, drug runners, shit like that, fine. Do what you need to do. But if someone wants to come and pick some fucking cabbage for a while and then take his pittance and go back to Mexico and buy some refried beans for his family with it, I really don't give as much a shit as I used to. Like, that to me isn't as big as, like we were saying, our own government fucking us in the ass like they do. I don't think Juan coming across the Rio Grande for a day or two is really hurting me as much as any one of these cunts on Capitol Hill are. So,
There you go. All right. Why don't we take a break? Because we got some really, really good stuff right around the corner.
And I don't think just because, right, let me bring this up. Jersey Mike says, I don't think the fact that just because they're fucking dropping a kid out of their fucking Mexican wombs here in our country, that kid is an American citizen. That I'm completely against. It's a fucking game. It's great. Let me get across the border. I'll drop the kid here, and voila, he's American? Fuck you. Take the little kid back there with you, and we're not paying for him. Why the fuck is it? Who thought of that one?
So you could be, pregnant just under 9 months in Mexico, go over the border, pop the kid out.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
And then the kid's an American citizen, and then you have to be there for the kid.
Right.
It's like the fucking people that come over on the boats.
Shouldn't there be...
If they make it to the beach, They have fucking
shouldn't there be
what is it called?
Amnesty?
Amnesty or
But
whatever.
shouldn't there be
Is
a
it
minimum?
amnesty?
No, it's
asylum.
Asylum.
Shouldn't there be a minimum time that you're living in that particular country pregnant or something? This seems logical.
It's not. It's just fucking run and.
But it seems logical that you should be pregnant in that particular country for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
No. I mean, even if it's 3 months, even if it's some kind of time.
That I can't stand, though. That should be done
That's
away
a great
with.
point. All right, listen, when we get back.
Send them back.
Rosie O'Donnell. This
What did he say?
She's another one that came out of the closet and just went totally bullshit gay.
Well, after the
gay
big
cruises, gay everything. Jesus Christ.
Right.
She's fucking gay train rides. What the fuck is she doing?
They hang posters of penises on her cruises and they boo them when they walk by. Yuck.
Boo.
She didn't seem to want to talk about it when she had her fucking hit show and her fucking fat Midwestern audience.
No.
It's funny, she wasn't that honest then when she was saying what a cutie patootie Tom Cruise was.
Oh, cutie patootie. And then she gets taken off the air and she shaved half her head, got the dyke haircut. Yeah,
she got rid of all that soft stuff. Went bull dyke. Rosie compares geometry to healthcare. That's coming up. Sharpton argues with O'Reilly over whether Tea Party is racist. Everything's racist.
My God. Reverend Al is a dumb fucking cunt. Shut up. Not for him.
Does stink, doesn't he?
God, everything is racist.
This fucking story, by the way, the news has got to stop their bullshit.
Amazing.
Tiger's mistress to appear at strip club during the Masters. Now, that's the headline, right?
Yeah.
If you look into the story further, what I found out, she's going to be 2 hours from Augusta.
Yeah.
That's not a story.
Nah, that's pretty far.
That's really fucking far.
I really hope that she is fucking. I hope her teeth are knocked out in some sort of a traffic incident. She sucks, this fucking broad.
And she's
how much attention do you fucking
What
need?
kind of losers would go to this club to see this, too?
How much attention do you need? Your whole life, your whole existence is because you took cum from a guy who plays golf.
Yeah.
That's your claim to fame, you fucking whore.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes you. You took cum from a guy who plays golf, and that's your fucking.
And the best you could do is get 2 hours away from Augusta, and the stupid fucking news picks up on it like it's a huge story, like it's down the block from the golf course.
Yeah.
It's nowhere near the golf
Not
course. It's a
even close to it.
non-story.
Really sickening.
And then this stupid Lindsay Lohan, who I hope fucking drops dead real soon. Enough of her.
I agree.
Enough of this fucking pig. We'll get into her latest fucking faux pas. It's on the front page of the paper, so I guess it's got to be important, right?
Press just eating up more bullshit.
Oh, this world is insane. Insane.